this is Flow. And we have a number of people asking, how do we share our Design Space projects? Well, I have split my screen in two. So this is where you go to find the way that we do it. And so how you get this up is you go to Cricut, you go down the bottom to their help center, you click on Cricut Community and then Cricut Community again, and it will give you a space called How Do I Share My Design Space Project. Now I'll just quickly go back and show you that. So when you go into Cricut, you will get a help center, and if you come down here it will say Cricut Community, and if you click on that again under Cricut Community it will say How Do I Share My Design Space Project, and when you click on that it will walk you through exactly how to do it. Now it'll tell you that the project sharing is available on iOS, Mac and Windows, but it isn't available yet on Android. So I'm going to do Windows, sorry, and show you how to do it on this. Now first you have to navigate to Design Space. Now I've got my beta Design Space up and it's 5.2.14, and this is how it comes up when I open it. So that is what they're expecting you to do. This next thing says once you've logged in, click on View All above the My Projects link. So this is the My Projects link, and you click on View All. Now I actually don't have to click on View All because of the fact that my things are, one that I want to share is this particular one here, and this is a little Cricut bug that's in Design Space with a little crown on it, and the reason that I've done that is because I was nicknamed the Cricut Queen, so by a number of my friends. So I'm now going to click on Share. Now does it tell me to do that? Scroll through your list and find the one that you want to share. Click on the Share link button at the bottom of the tile. Yep, here we go. Click on the Share link button. There you go. And it will prompt you to add more info. Now click the Add Details and open your product in edit mode. So what you're going to do is you're going to add details, and that then brings this up and it shows you what the top part of the project. Now first thing we have to do is add a photo. So I'm going to click on here and see whether this works, and I've just saved a photo for on the desktop. So that's where I hope I've saved it. No, I actually saved it on the desktop in a folder for Cricut, and here's my little bug, and that will come up as a picture of my little bug. Yes, there it is, right there. Now it also adds another one, so don't be like me and get confused. This is the canvas preview here, and this is a picture of it. Now you've got to make sure that this visible to others is actually turned on, otherwise they won't be able to see it. Now I'm going to change my design project name to Cricut Bug, and she looks like a girl to me, but we'll just leave it at Cricut Bug. Now what we do here now is add tags, and it's got a number of tags here. One of them is vinyl, so I'm going to click that, but I'm also going to try and add another one. And if you start typing, so I'm going to start typing Cricut and see whether that's got anything. And you've got quite a few now that come up for new Cricut owners, free for Cricut Explore, Cricut Machine, Cricut Beauty, Cricut Access. So I'm just going to put in Cricut Access there, and see what that does. So that says vinyl and Cricut access, and that could be, it's not a scoring wheel or paper crafts. It could be done on cardstock, chipboard, bodysuit, clothing, and there are quite a number once you put in. If you start doing other things, you could do cups, for instance, and it could go on a cup. So that way is the way that you get more tags in what you want to actually put up. And that's the way when people search in the Cricut community, those are the tags that they can search. So if they put in the tags, hopefully they would be able to get it in their search. Now I'm going to click save here, and it's going to ask for a description. So I'm just going to put Cricut big done in vinyl for the side of cup. I think that's the description that I want. You could now put choose your own size by loading the, now what do we press? We press choose your own size. Now choose your own size by using customize. Oh, no, that doesn't work really. Loading customize, right. And so then that gives them some instructions to do that. Once we've got that, it's now going to come up and ask whether you want your project shared to Pinterest or Facebook, and it says it's ready to share. So I'm going to share it to Pinterest first, because I always have trouble sharing it to Pinterest. Now Pinterest then loads up, and it will load up. Right, now we get to this part and it says share on Facebook and Pinterest. So what we do is we click on the Pinterest one, and Pinterest will come up again, and oh, it's come up in a different way this time. I'm going to click on this board, and it says save to Design Space Projects Shared, and see it. You can see that this is clicked into the Design Space. It's clicked into the folder, I think, that I have got on there, but I'll just go and check on that, because if I don't, I won't know whether it's there or not. And there it is. Now if I click on this, I think it brings it up, and I want to click on that again. It says Cricut Design Space, design.cricut.com, and I should, if I click on there, it should now take me to Design Space. Now this is working in Edge. I have Edge as my base, and I work in something else. That's signing in with my Cricut, so it has done that. And it's now, oh, not come to the circle of doom, but it can, oh yes, it has opened it up. And now we can go down the bottom. It always gets me these days. And if we use customize, obviously use the little crown from the Princess Cat, and now it's come up. So that's how you do it with Pinterest. Pinterest seems to come up with a different scenario each time I've tried it, and I've tried it multiple times now, but it does go in. Sometimes you just have to close Pinterest and go back onto it again and see how it goes. This time I'm going to go to Facebook, and Facebook, from my point of view, was so much easier to share with, except now it doesn't want to share on it. I'll just have to press it a little bit harder. This comes up and it says, say something about this, and it also says share to a news feed or story, and it also gives you the option to share on a friend's timeline, share in a group, share in an event, share on a page you manage. So, or it gives you share as a private message, so you can also do that if you just want to share it that way. Now I'm going to share on a page I manage, which is down here, and I'm not going to pick that one, I'm going to pick a different one. Come on, clicker, there we go. I'm going to put it on that one, and I'm going to say this is I shall put this as a link to the little Cricut button you can cut in vinyl. So I'm going to do that now, and that just now I just have to go post to Facebook, and boom, that's how easy it is to do Facebook. Facebook is so much easier to share it on. So if you want to make a page with your shareable links on under you, then you can just put your own name and shareable links, and you can share them with people who want to follow your page, and that makes it very easy. You know that it's public, and then people can get it, and that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'll put that one down there. Now I'm not in things at the moment, so that's on there. What I shall do now is I shall put up Facebook, and we'll move this one over a little so I can have a bit more room for that. So I shall put here. Now if I go to the right hand side over here, there we go, I can go to Ocean and Crafts, and when I come up to the page, and if you do this yourself, you'll notice that you have to actually go down the page somewhat in order to find it. For some reason my bunnies always come up because they're in the videos, and then this is the link, and I'll just put this as a link to the little Cricut bug you can cut in vinyl, and if you hover over there you will find that it opens up in Design Space and it creates a link. If you've got, it will open Design Space. If you've got automatically log in, it will do that, and it will come up again. You go customize, and it will come up with the little project, which is just done in 2 colours because I put the crown in a different colour, and that's the little link. And as I said, you can customize it by just simply clicking on it and altering the size if you wish to. It's not grouped or anything, so you would have to group it to keep the crown in an appropriate size, or maybe you don't keep the crown, crown any bigger, you just put the little crown back down on here by there, and whatever it goes. Now, when you've got this, it's got Cricut bug with an asterisk in it. So if you go save and just simply go save, it'll save it as Cricut bug with an asterisk, and then you know that you've actually saved someone else's project, or a project that has another source. But it's much bigger if you put in Cricut bug and you know who it came from, or if you are quite happy to call it Cricut bug 1, just simply so that you know that it wasn't your design in case you share it again. Because if you share it to other people, sometimes people get a bit upset when they've made things in Design Space and it's all their own work, and then someone goes and shares it, and that doesn't go very well for them. So if you're going to save it as a project that you've got someone else there. If you're going to share a project you've got from someone else, just please acknowledge them, because they appreciate that. Okay, and that's how we actually share our projects. Hopefully I'll now be able to put it all together and see what we come up with.